Well, hello, and welcome back once again, YouTube. This is Manigeitora coming at you again with another episode of J.U.L.I.A Among the Stars. I'm picking up right where I left off with episode 2, so if you don't recognize any of this, go watch that first, because or else you're not going to have any idea what the hell is going on, or where I am, or why I'm here. Let's do this!
Standard security measures. I bet it doesn't work anymore.
I bet it doesn't work anymore.
Observation. Every single.
I wonder if it's somehow connected.
I'm gonna look at this
looks
fucking
like
container.
a container.
Affirmative.
Why would they have to use...
I am
Because
not
everyone
sure.
died.
Leave it there for the
No, take it, because I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. God damn it. Sometimes I forget how annoying games like this can
Someone
be.
took a lot of trouble to... Did they need more air in here?
Probably. Crowbar! Was
This
Gordon Freeman here?
crowbar ha-
Take it! I want it. Give me the crowbar. All of
It was
them.
once used to visualize a...
Estimation.
Well then why did you let me examine it, you shit? Rubik's
I
Cube.
haven't seen one of... My father had one.
Oh shit! Impossible to hack. I hate it. They give you a hacking SD card and then start throwing shit at you that's impossible to hack.
Empty.
The door.
The door is locked. Look at that grate.
Observation. The presume this piece. Someone tried.
Was there supply?
Yes, and that's why they all died. Question marks?
Someone has removed... Or they must have had a... Let's get that...
Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Let's get some shoes.
Aha. Someone was...
Unfortunately, this fallen cover supports my.
Wow, it's Clive Chris. I couldn't even...
Do you want?
And besides, there's... It's sad to see how quickly... No hidden...
The level of trust here.
Yeah, because they were here before they went to Xenophon. Alright, so... Let's do some... What? Oh, right, I need to get to a computer. So I can check out that card.
Attention.
I wonder if...
Likely so.
How so?
It appears to be.
We'll find a way.
Alright, so I have to find a way to get in through that door. Bam! Oh, you know what? Yeah, I wasn't supposed to come here first, I don't think. God damn it! Every single one! I don't remember why this place was so annoying.
Another... Medical...
Do you?
No, there's...
Dead
You
guy!
didn't
No, it's just...
There's nothing.
I know.
Have you found?
Not really.
Corpse beyond recognition.
The door.
Door broken beyond repair. Messages. Nine eight seven six 554 to her locker. Any other messages that might be prudent? Now that's a good boy. Alright, so let's see here. This is keypad 98765. Confirm. There we go. What was this for again? Let's see if this is the right one. Nope. Damn it, who was this for? Marita Robinson. have the this one written down anywhere? Guess not. Magtastic. So this is, let's see, Phaedros sounds like a place where nothing can go wrong. So this is after Ambrosia and Zenobia. So they went Ambrosia, Zenobia, Phaedros, then Xenophon. Yes, that's the order they went in. And so now they're talking about how they've been really paranoid about weird sounds that they've been hearing out in the desert. And they found the corrosive stuff. Freed 91023. And that's to Stefan's data pad. Okay, so that was, I think, the one in the lab. Or the sick bay. Yes. Bam! Let's see. Keep my data pad updated to keep my thoughts consistent. Nothing but soothing sand in this endless desert. Heard strange sounds. Must be an organic life form. Roger went berserk. Something tried to eat Roger alive. Sounds return at the same time every day. RTL nog.
This might actually be
20.9
useful.
and 1.1%. That I have recorded. But, unfortunately, none of this information is going to be useful until I get something else. Roger Callahan's data pad. I don't think I can get to that one yet. I have a feeling there's something I'm still missing, like a data pad I haven't accessed, that I should be able to. I get the weirdest feeling that there is something else in this room other than this container. That container took me fucking ages to find.
These are
Nope, I've already been on yours. Nothing else in here as far as I'm aware. Anything to analyze? Yes. Ah, the memory card. It's a 4 terabyte SD card. Just got some video footage. Oh shit! Big fucking monster out in the desert. Shit. Oh, come on. The hell?
the abandoned.
Alright, so this is oxygen. Let's see, there was another one out in the spacesuit room. What? Oh shit. I really hope that didn't fuck up the recording. I accidentally clicked outside the window. I'm really hoping that didn't fuck anything up. Seems to still be recording. So this says nitrogen. Alright, where was the other container? I know there was another one somewhere. Was it back out here? Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Nothing else I can do until I get the other container. Not behind the station. There's nothing else out here, nothing else in here.
Someone is.
Where was the other container? Oh, there we go. Duh.
That looks like...
About to acquire the hell out of that shit. Datapad. Ah, here we go. God damn, every single one.
That body. They're tightly. Do you think he? It looks more like shock.
Observation.
Right. just pictures of the desert, and there's that goo they were talking about. Maintenance card. Media.
Now look at this. It looks like another
Blueprints.
upgrade.
Let me analyze the schematics.
What's it for? What's it for? What's it for?
I
What's it
think
for?
that this upgrade enhances Mobot's
Audio
capabilities.
capabilities.
Really? What will
Okay,
he be
so
able
I
to
did
do
need
now?
to come
One
here
part is
first.
obviously a much
Useful.
Okay, I did need to come here first just for that blueprint. But before I can get what I need to actually get to the rest of the station,
Rubbish.
I need to go to another planet. So, I need to replace the containers with the other ones in a specific order, but before I can do that,
I am
obviously.
observation.
Probably a...
okay, so before I can do anything else in this place, I have to go to Ambrosia. So let's do it. Alright, this is going to be a lot less wandering around than it was last time. And Ambrosia is probably one of the most interesting planets in the whole game, so hold on to your butts, as they said in... I don't remember what movie. What movie is that from? That's gonna bug the shit out of me now.
This is entirely unexpected. That jungle definitely seemed to be inhabited.
Can you hear me up there? This place is quite disorienting for my directional sensors.
We can hear you.
Very good.
It depends on what we want to do.
Okay, let's see.
As you wish, Rachel. I'm activating the advanced visual. On the other hand, as soon as we map any important...
Is the auto-mapping...
Indeed.
Thank you, Julia.
Oh right, shit. I need to go back to the ship first and make that upgrade. Balls. Sorry about that, guys. Alrighty, so we're gonna start with a few of these. Here. I don't understand why they start with those facing up and down. I don't think I've ever had to use one of those facing up and down. And then you here. And you here. And then you here. Nope, that's not what I did. Here. Here. This, I think, is the one I need to just have placed a lot closer. Because of my limited number of parts. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Oops. Okay. Wait, I'm missing some. Oh. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of fucked here. Because I've used all of my parts. Shit. How did I do this one? Just give me a minute here, guys. Well, that's not gonna help me. Oh, this is gonna take me a minute. Shit. I fucking hate these kind of puzzles. I'm so bad at them. I'm really, really desperately hoping I'm not gonna have to go look up a walkthrough. It's just all a question of how to get these together. Fuck. Hate puzzles like this because I'm so bad at them. I'm gonna need to more strategically use these, but this is really the only way to do it. Ah, I'm so bad at these. Oh my god. I have no idea what I'm trying to accomplish with this, because it's not like just moving them around is gonna make pieces that don't exist magically appear. Can I do something with this? Get that out of there. But those aren't really gonna help me at all. I'm still using all the same fucking pieces. Damn it, I hate these puzzles so much. Just why don't you give me any of these straight pieces that you're saying you're giving me? You give me 2, and you make it look like I need like 7 of the damn things. Why do you do this to me, game? I don't even need the whole 7 of them. I just need like 3 more. Why are you such a dick, game? That still really doesn't help me. Unless maybe I start moving all the other stuff over further. Oh my god, did I just do it? Please tell me I just did it.
That's it.
Yes!
I did it.
Oh, yes! Oh, I'm so glad that worked. Oh, I'm so fucking glad that worked. So now he's got his audio kit. Now we can go explore Ambrosia. Let's do it!
Julia, do you know what I find the most surprising here?
Tell me.
This vegetation. It looks so similar to plants on Earth. Of course, I don't recognize any of these plants, but we're so far from home and plants look like plants. Rocks look like rocks, and it's even raining here.
Pardon my interruption, but I am detecting a faint trace of a very corrosive acid in the rain.
That's odd. Does it mean that the plants are resistant to it? Or is this the reason why some of the plants look so withered?
Can't get...
This tree
How so?
Look closely at the leaves. They're growing in thick, even though the tree has lots of space.
Yeah, because it's a space tree. Duh. Jeez. Welcome to the jungle. Here's a minigame. Alright, so now I just get to navigate with the fucking arrow keys until I find shit.
Have you been to this jungle before?
Indeed. And it was quite a disaster.
Oh shit, she knows about it.
Was the crew attacked?
Well, I prefer the term greeted. But the crew thought otherwise. They answered with gunfire.
How terrible!
Yes. Unfortunately, all those years of training for first contact
So
were
this
ignored
is
in
the event
realities of
on
the jungle.
Ambrosia they were talking
The
about
crew's fear
before.
of the unknown was too strong, and they did not even try to make contact.
You're saying they fired on sight?
Yes.
Yep. Killed a whole
I
bunch
doubt
of innocent
mankind ever
aliens.
learns. Buried deep in the jungle, with no sight of civilization and strange beings all around, they must have been so afraid. I don't think I can judge them.
I can. They were dicks.
Wow, this can't just be a...
No, this structure was created by sentient beings.
This place is so tranquil, yet surreal at the same time. Almost mystical. This really isn't a...
No. Someone
Oh
has built it.
shit. Starting to get some fucking
Look at that.
mystery
it
in
looks
this
neither
bitch.
alive nor dead. As if maybe there is some kind of simple... Just look at this. Let's catch it and learn.
Bug.
What the heck?
I am detecting
What the
a
heck?
strong.
Can you analyze?
It clearly has some
Is it dangerous?
I don't think so. More likely. I apologize.
This tree looks hot. Let's check it.
So this is where the game really started to suck me in with the story. Alright, so... let's see.
Do you know who was down there?
According to my recovered memory files,
Andrew
Lark
fucking
led this
Lark.
expedition.
Again, Andrew
That
takes
name
the lead.
is
Maybe his
everywhere.
experiences as a soldier in the 2217 Middle Eastern War contributed to his paranoia down there.
Ah, more wars in the Middle East. How very topical. Oh shit. This is where shit starts getting cray. Oh shit. Fucking aliens. I'm gonna be taking some screenshots because this part of the game is just so fucking pretty. Thing looks like fucking Predator.
I am being approached.
Stay calm, Mobot. Let's try not to repeat his...
Except I don't think Mobot has any guns anyway. Hello.
Oh my goodness, no wonder the crew panicked. I'm glad I wasn't there. I don't know how I would have reacted.
I think that it's trying to.
Try to greet him and...
It seems they have a written.
This part was so annoying because there's really not a good explanation of how this puzzle actually works. So, it's... you have to find out ones that are connected like... I'm not even going to try to explain it, I'm just going to do it because it was really annoying. The most annoying part had to do with this, the progress. Because regardless of how much progress you have, if you fuck up, it goes all the way back down to 0%. Which I thought was really kind of atrocious puzzle design. So, I'm actually going to explain it. Basically, I just have to look at this shape, the connections, and find the ones up here that have the same connections. And if there's multiple ones, I just click on all of them, which seemed kind of weird to me. It's like I don't have to find a specific one or anything. And so the ones where it's just kind of mirrored are the easiest ones. And now that I actually know how to do the puzzle, it's much, much easier. There we go. I've learned their language. Please do not hurt me, you who came from the skies.
Don't worry, we come in peace.
I'm but a humble servant of my lords. I've always obeyed the ways of the ancients. Have you
Let's
returned to
pretend
punish
we
us
have
again?
no clue about that incident, right?
Tell him that we're here to learn about the ways of the ancients.
We welcome you to our home. If you indeed seek the ways of the ancients, you must help us answer the questions we have for many
Analysis.
revolves.
By revolve, it probably means the planet.
Explore our home at your leisure and meet me again by the gates of our settlement. And they can turn invisible. Crazy!
Are you kidding me? Unless there are more advanced life forms than the... This must be a statue. And to think...
Don't get carried away too much. You have no...
You're right. It's just so similar.
Yeah, right.
Observation.
Really,
They are tied around the tree.
Nets. They're too thick to catch any...
let it be.
Side...
What do you...
Not a real sidewalk, of course, but... What an interesting... The rolled up part might... I've already seen some of these plants straightened out.
Let us validate...
I'm just gonna analyze everything in one lump
So
later.
Mobot could-
Just a... It seems that the
What do you mean?
they are covered by a it is the life.
Wow. So here we... Mobot, you'd be so...
It's a flower.
What is this supposed to represent? It almost looks like the local creatures.
It's a part of this.
There are two of these...
It doesn't look like that Ambrosian we just met. Maybe
If so,
it looks like a head.
it might...
The spherical.
A funnel.
You use funnel.
Very funny.
Another observation.
It looks like this... What on
More
earth?
than meets
It's
the
a scan
eye.
to the
The sad thing is, to the local inhabitants, this weapon...
It's scary to see such a common...
There's.
Any clue?
Maybe the locals...
I don't think.
I guess you'll never understand.
You're a dumb robot. Ha ha ha. Let's all laugh at the robot.
Interruption.
Oh shit! You have discovered the artifact of power. This was left here by our masters to remind us about our inferiority. A single ray from this artifact has turned many of our kind to the ancient Zir.
I'm speechless. Our own paranoia,
You shouldn't be so surprised, Rachel. Isn't that the human way of dealing with
shit.
things they don't understand?
Fuck you, Julia. You're a bitch. Fucking bitch bot. You don't understand humans at all, except you really do. So this is just kind of following different preset paths. And this is their settlement. So, purple plant.
these look like...
That's an interesting Mobot.
Hypothesis.
Why do you think?
There are leftover stems of it.
Couldn't it be that...
Negative. I will up.
So you have a theory, and he corroborates your theory, and then you
The
immediately
blossoms,
question
they're
his
so beautiful.
corroboration
I
of the
wish I knew.
theory.
I apologize.
It's all right, Mobo.
I will.
Flower. Pretty flower.
Traces of the local life forms.
How do you use them?
I would need to see.
Let's see about...
So much shit to examine on this planet, like, oh my god. Yet another obelisk.
Another of those...
Rachel,
Why?
look carefully. They're actually...
Do you think the whole forest is...
We don't have enough data to tell.
So let's get...
So yeah, these are all just kind of growing out of the rock and everything, but they're all part of the same plant. How beautiful. Yeah, and there are a lot of just dead ends in this, which is kind of annoying. Just trying to remember where the actual important spots are. I feel like I missed one if I went around here. Nope, I'm just a stoopy. Yet another obelisk.
This tree...
My approximation.
That's almost 10 times... It looks like it swallowed the
I think you're letting...
Maybe.
I think you're letting your
Another of those
shut up,
obelisks.
not shut up. Yeah, what? Owned. Alright, so back up and around. And down.
What a weird...
Indeed.
Mobot, can...
This liquid is a highly corrosive.
No need to do...
Obviously, nothing could survive. I wonder what...
Attention, I've detected that creature.
Oh shit, it's coming back. It's coming back.
How do you mean?
Purple Lake was our doom. Originally filled with the holy essence of life, but the Lords punished us and filled it with the purple liquid, which slowly drains
That
life
is
from us and our
strange.
home.
The crew couldn't possibly have done it.
Oh shit. Get into some more fucking intrigue. I think I'm just gonna teleport back down here. Start at the beginning again, because I think I've taken all of the paths that lead from this top part. So, start down here. Oh shit. I didn't even realize that was there. Let's go up. And to the other side of the purple lake.
This liquid is a...
Obviously, I wonder...
I hate that they let me examine this stuff twice when it's the exact same examine dialogue as the first time. So many fucking dead ends.
So it wasn't a coincidence.
It looks like a relic from the expedition. This machete...
And now the inhabitants worship it as...
Either that...
This one even looks...
Part.
I agree. It is...
The spherical part.
I presume that all... It looks like this...
Confirmation. Another
More
strange
than meets the eye.
warning.
Can you estimate...
I do apologize. I could fly.
No need to do that.
Hang on a second. This tree look. Do you want? Please do.
It seems that it's sprouting from the spherical element. Additionally, the spherical part.
Dead vines. Are the other trees?
It would.
Let's
See, a lot of this, it's kind of nice for world building, but at the same time it doesn't really feel very relevant to the story at hand. Like, it's interesting, and it's kind of impressive that they went to that, you know, that extent for world building, but at the same time it's like, is this
But it's just a
really,
simple broken machete.
does this
Can't
really
we
tell
them
me
that?
anything?
They wouldn't listen, Rachel.
So right now I'm just kind of going around and examining all the different relics and stuff that I'm finding. Yet another obelisk.
Another of those.
I think I've found almost everything there is to find. I think I have now found everything there is to find. So I will go to their settlement. Now the creature is here.
The being is looking at Mobot cautiously.
Would you
Gonna talk to you.
On
Secret
both
of two
we've
altars.
seen, there seems to be.
Pillars of memories. Prevent artifacts
so-
from being
so-
obtained.
But it's only
We
been a
have
couple
only
of
our
years.
stories and legends.
maybe they haven't.
One who obtains them restores
Yeah,
faith in a
as if
better
broken-
future.
They won't.
Essence
Again,
of our
let's talk
doom,
about
punishment. Can reveal to you an important part of our
I've
history.
come across a strange obelisk.
The obelisks
What's
of
in it?
enlightenment, erected by Ith as a part of our
We should find
pilgrimage
out
of
more about this
enlightenment.
fellow.
I agree. Without
Topics: history.
Alright. Forget it.
Past is plagued by a darkness. We were not always this way. We were proud and skilled rulers of this Bialth,
Hypothesis by Bian,
the Cilia solar system. Built our settlement in a place far away from here. Masters arrived and we were taught a lesson in the form
Now,
of
this
3
is, in theory,
punishments.
they might.
you let your
Still, I'm curious.
First punishment, it was back when we were proud and strong. We thought to rule the universe. The ancient lords came, destroyed our settlements and everything we had invented. Only a handful of the obedient were transported to this world. We were warned that everything would be destroyed if we remained so proud. Second punishment, after some time we grew proud and built our home around the essence. Forgot to do the bidding of our masters. There was a flash of light in the sky. The next day our essence of life turned into an essence of doom. Then Ith the prophet performed an ancient rite and was taken
to
away
me
by the
that sounds as
masters.
if the acid.
After Ith returned to us, we lived for many turns in happiness. Even if the essence meant our peril, Ith brought us hope. His death, however, led to many branches forgetting the old ways. It was many turns ago when the masters came. The one who bore the title of blank before me saw them descend from the sky with his very own eyes. He didn't face them as a brave one. He survived his big shame.
Commentary. I presume he refers to.
So this visit corresponds with the arrival.
They were tall beings of light with 4 limbs. They walked slowly and majestically. We went to greet them, but the masters were offended
Ask
and
him if-
destroyed all that were unholy. Apart from the one who bore the title of nobody survived. It was a big shame to us. Maybe our masters have now come to teach us what happened. This would give our branch new meaning.
Analysis. They probably organized.
I became the Watcher of the Skies, learning the ways of the ancients.
So that's why you are.
I thought you were one of our masters who had returned, but you look very different from the tales we share. I was afraid that we have to face the 4th and final punishment. The only remaining hope is the ancient prophecy brought to us by Ith. Ith, the great prophet, traveled to the edge of known
What on
space
earth is
to a
this?
place in the mist. High above the 3rd plane of existence lies a place hidden in the eternal mist. There lives one of the ancient gods who knows the answers to all things which have been and will be. Ith learned the ways of calming down the lords, and centuries of peace followed, disappeared, would be seen here and there, erecting large structures from rocks. We discovered that during his time of solitude he created for us a pilgrimage of enlightenment. When Ith returned from his solitude, he gave us 4 empty parchments. These were very common to our kind, so we did not see their value. He handed these parchments to our leader, told him that the pilgrimage of enlightenment was ready, refused to tell us any more. We forgot about the parchments. all must take the journey of Ith. They would be handed the parchments and spend many days alone. Then they must travel to each place that Ith visited and meditate on their meaning in hope of enlightenment.
So what if we...
It's just a way.
We can make the...
You are
And you are just a power...
He seems pleased
Yeah,
with that.
fuck you, Julia. Allow me to entrust you with the most sacred scrolls given to our kind upon the important day of our lives. So we get the scrolls. Now go and seek the sacred place. We lost our essence of life. Without it, the last of our kind will die, and we will be no more forever. Essence of life turned into the essence of punishment. According to the prophecy, a wanderer from the sky will store our essence of life, reverting the punishment. Hidden somewhere in this Bealth lies a place where the essence can be discovered and understood in its
Even
intact
with
form.
solitaries,
We should copy the symbol.
we'll try obtain.
If you've indeed decided to obtain the artifacts, I have to warn you, it's said
Please
that such a
explain.
deed can be
I need
perilous.
to
Our teaching says that the contraption comes alive only when you pour the
have a
essence of
feeling he's
punishment
referring-
inside.
Is the purple liquid
Indeed it is, you shall not touch it unless you've been entrusted with...
What's that?
The creature emerges with a purplish container, handing it to Mobot. It nods to signify that he should take it. If you are the one destined to free those artifacts, bring them to me. I will reward you with an artifact of wisdom. Alright, now we're fucking getting somewhere, so I'm gonna analyze everything we have. This one is mixed gases, I believe, since I already have. Yeah. Sample. Holy crap, I'm almost at 40 minutes already.
What
Benjamin
the hell did he
Walter.
see out there?
So he died of essentially shock. Insect. Blah blah blah. Shares a few common features with Coleoptera, which I believe is common earth beetle. Their eyes are noteworthy because the insect perceives an entirely different spectrum, resulting in their ability to visualize environmental sounds. Glow is caused by a phosphorus-based chemical compound excreted by the insect. Boop! Tree sample. Completely consumed by millions of tiny insectoids, it's literally moving by incredible swarms of those insects. It's impossible to find out how the tree manages to stay alive. Plant. Annual plant which ends its life cycle by committing suicide. At the end, the flower ejects all its seeds, tearing apart tissues critical for the further plant growth and life. Flower shows a perfect symbiosis of flora and insect-like life forms, which form the thin membrane, creating a characteristic glow. The insects are feeding upon the blossom, and their excretion serves as a nutrient for the plant. Boop. Perform analysis. Serving as food for herbivorous alien life forms. This fruit would be blah blah blah, poisonous for people. Oh my goodness, I'm just scanning all this shit because it wants me to. I'm not even going to read the rest of them, honestly. I'll leave it up for a minute, and if you want to read it, you can just pause the video. Sorry, this is getting kind of boring. Probably shouldn't have done them all in one big lump, because then it would have been more exciting. Sorry guys, I just got to go through these. I have to get stuff off of lists. Oh wow, sorry, I skipped that one really quickly. Reveal strong genetic mutation. Tree. Oh, go in there, you whore. Just bioanalysis of everything. Serves as a prime example in support of survival of the fittest. Empty scrolls. This is where I'm getting to the stuff that I actually need.
Peculiar light sensitivity. Interesting.
Similar to that of old photographic film. Form analysis of the container.
Unbelievable. This container is actually indestructible.
Practically
I wish we could have taken this to
indestructible.
it.
Alright, so I've analyzed everything. Now, this next part is a pretty long and involved puzzle, which gets me one thing that I need to explore one other planet, and that's going to take me a little while, and I don't want to split the puzzle, so I'm going to end this episode here and start the next episode with that puzzle. I'm going to go back to the jungle entrance just so there's a kind of a familiar starting point to leap off on the next episode. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I'm definitely going to continue to play this tonight. I'll get a third, if not fourth, episode recorded as well. I may actually just go ahead and finish the game if it's not that long. So, we'll see. And thanks, everybody, so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.